Hey guys, we got a real quick video I'm going to do here for you on the Surf On 22-inch 100 hertz fresh rate monitor. It's HDMI, and that's pretty much in VGA, I believe. Ports in the back. It has HDMI as it says in the front. It's 22 inches and it's 1080p. It does have a little stand. I already got it set up. I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's set up. Rate monitor. I got this as my second monitor for my other computer that I use. It's FHD LED monitor, so it's 22 inches, one HDMI, full high definition. Adjustable stand. The adjustable stand is not like it doesn't turn, it just goes up and down like this to basically adjust it. It's really simple to put together, but I will say this: if you guys are running this with a second monitor, you can't use a display cable to run a second cable to hook this up with. You have to buy a DVI splitter from Walmart, and it'll split it from HDMI to DVI. Basically that's all I got from the box. I mean, it's very simple. It's very simple stupid when it comes to taking it apart and putting it together. There's a description on how you do that. You take it out of the box, you put the stand, the mount into the stand, and then you lay the monitor right in there. Or you could mount this on a wall and use this with another monitor for the double monitor hookup. Okay guys, this is the monitor all hooked up. I do have two monitors. It worked fairly well. It actually hooked up fairly easy. I didn't have to worry about anything. We do have two windows open with Facebook on it. Now, I did have to get this splitter at Walmart, and it seems to work. It seems to work pretty well. And I've had HDMI cables from Surf On in the past. I got one of my other computers, lasted 2 years for the HDMI cables. It does come with an HDMI cable, but you will have to buy this DVI splitter because it doesn't have a display cable outlet in the back. So if you're wanting to hook this up to a modern computer, which mine's a 14th gen i5 with a 1660 Super, you will have to get this DVI splitter as well to get this to work. DVI to HDMI splitter works really well so far. In the back, you can see here it only has VGA, HDMI, so I had to run the HDMI cable that came with this to my computer here, which is this DVI hookup, and right here at the bottom here is the splitter for HDMI. So I did like monitor came with an HDMI cable. Things I like about it is it works really well out of the box. It's a little bit smaller, but it's 22 inch compared to my 27 inch. I mean, it's going to be a little bit smaller, and compared to my HP version, it's not as nice as my HP monitor is. There's a few things I don't like about it. Right in here, there's like you can actually see the glue in here. You can tell it's kind of cheap. It's not perfect, for a monitor. But it's pretty clear. You could, channel surf and stuff like that. It does give you a good, it's pretty cool. It does give you a good clear image. It's not bad. When you set this up, you can go to both images on one, you know what I mean? So, and it does work really well. I don't know if it has any speakers built into it. Honestly, I haven't checked that yet. I run off these little Logitech. Speakers, but for a cheap, I don't know, $70 monitor, and it's 1080p, guys, and it's at 100 hertz rate. Now it's not, it'd be good for a second monitor, not so much a main big gaming monitor like this big one is, this HP version is, which is my gaming monitor, and it's at a 165 hertz refresh rate. It's a little bit better than this, but if you need a second monitor for multitasking, or you know, putting up two screens, OBS, streaming, I recommend it. It's not bad so far. I'll do another video a year down the road and tell you how the Surf On 22-inch monitor is faring a year from now, because you never know with these Surf On products. I bought stuff from Surf On from Walmart and it didn't last a week, but I bought some stuff like HDMI cables and stuff like that from Surf On that lasted over 2 years. So it's kind of a hit and miss kind of thing with these Surf On products. I will say, easy installation, guys. Pulled it out of the box. It went together really well. The manual was really nice. You could read the manual if you wanted to. Don't need a manual, but it works really nice. The manual had big lettering and stuff like that. Yeah, I like it so far. It's not bad for 77 bucks, because I had a hard time looking on Marketplace for another monitor. But yeah, for 77 bucks, guys, I recommend it for a good second option, not maybe a first option for gaming, but you know, a good second option for just a cheap monitor if you're multitasking for your, you know, office or streaming or whatever you're going to do. I recommend it for that, but I don't really recommend it as a long-term reliable, maybe Chinese-made monitor. I could be wrong. There's probably people out there that own these and they've got good use out of them for years. I don't know. This is just a first impressions review on it. I like it, but it has this like glue looking in the center here. You can just tell it's cheap compared to my other one where it's seamless. This one has that little gap right here, and it looks like it's got like glue or some kind of like crud in there. You can just tell it's not quality compared to quality. Right there, that's quality. This is not so much quality. I mean, if I had to give it a star rating, I would get like, I don't know, 10 out of 5 stars. I'd give it 4 stars. I mean, it's not great. You get what you pay for basically with this cheap monitor. Now down the road, if I do a update video on this and it's still working a year from now, which I might do a year from now, I will change my review about that. But as it stands, it's not bad, it's not great. The good and the bad and the ugly of this review, it's not bad, and it's a good quality build. If you're in the market for a cheap monitor and you don't cheap second monitor and you don't want it to break the bank, I recommend it for that. I don't recommend it as a main gaming monitor, but you know, it's a cheap second monitor. It's good for that. But if you know, get like your kid a computer for your, you know, for the room or something like that, or you need a monitor for your laptop so you can see it better with a bigger screen, yeah, go ahead and get it for that. A second monitor for your desktop, yeah, it's okay for that. It does adjust, like I said, it goes, but it feels really, really cheap, guys. It feels like you're gonna pull the screen out of the plastic on the back here when you're trying to adjust it. But it does adjust like this, but it doesn't like swing around upright. But you know, it is what it is. It's 77 bucks. It does feel really cheap, guys. I mean, it feels like it's gonna pull the screen out when you try to adjust it. So okay, there you go, guys. If you guys are on the fence about this cheap Surf On 22-inch monitor they sell at Walmart, it works. It's not great, it's not bad, but there you guys go. It's a good, bad, and ugly review on the Surf On 22-inch 1080p 100 hertz for a refresh rate monitor. Take it easy, guys.